with another Vigi.
Part two. As y'all can see, we chasing the goal. We pick it up at week 4. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this one in. Ooh, that's when I think about it. That's what. 19 games, 4 games. That's what. Basically 5 episodes to complete the first season. Cool. Well, as y'all can see, we got Blitz Crazy Pittsburgh coming in. Get to it.
It's on to a new week for Minnesota. Next on the schedule are the Steelers. They know the blitz is coming. Either the football comes out quick, or it might not at all.
Come on. Set. Liking 18. Ready. Here we go. Go. Ready.
Low-key forgot about this drill. Out of there. Pump fake.
Check go.
Forgot about don't actually like that drill. My bad. Yo, I was tripping. Reading the damn text message, thinking my shit. Oh, boy. I gotta get the playbook right, but I hate to do it to you, Jay Jettas, but I gotta get right. I need more control of the offense. We had 59 minutes. It's crazy.
The city of Dublin always ready to fill the stadium for some friendly competition. Today, the Irish crowd has shown up in force. Not for Gaelic football, or hurling, or rugby party, but to welcome the NFL and the beautiful Emerald Isle. Coming up, a contest real good on paper between the Minnesota Vikings and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Leading the Vikings here, Kevin O'Connell. Guys coming off their first loss of the year, don't want to fall to 500 here. On the Steelers sideline, head coach Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to call my little bitch because she tripping.
Play action on first down. He's got it along the sideline. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. He's 7 and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. He did well to shake off one tackle. Next one got it. Next one lose yards. Line between safeties, it's real blurry. A place like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a microwave.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis and that run support.
Completed over the middle, and he's tackled in a handful.
You can earn your money in all sorts of different ways, defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, make a play in the open field, keep it short like that. I promise you, some money will follow.
Vikings and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive.
All right, I'm gonna run this one back. All right, we'll figure out where the blitz coming from, but let's get the work out.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
To T.J. Hawkinson. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Back to throw now. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing off the play fake. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Buck. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And he's down to almost, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. They get 23 on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down. Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10. Here's Jones. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the Steelers' 19-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. Drops back. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you try. Sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Escapes the pocket. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 9 on the
I wasn't even going to be sad, bro. Of course, computer AI is computer AI.
Vikings ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well.
Got it. Ready?
Shit, I forgot to check to see what this shit was.
Set. Viking 18. Let's go.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
Well, that run may not move the chains. Such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Half the 60.
2nd down, looking for options. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Play calling could be a little bit of a love-hate relationship. You love the 1st down run. You hate the 2nd down sack. And now you're in a 3rd down situation where you probably got to put it in the air.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Obviously, I was not.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Rolling
Which
left,
we
buys
have
some
to
time.
get. Who did?
Jukes away from one. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
You know what it is. If you're pressing, we going.
Dropping back to throw. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 10. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Vikings are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They'll get it right at midfield following the INT. Straight ahead they go with Jones. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That stop made by T.J. Watt. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Jones once more. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Only a minute and 57 seconds left between us and halftime at this point. More from Dublin after this. We've set it down from 37. Throwing from the gun. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Takes the 2nd down snap. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down. From the red zone now. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10.
Looking in the air here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime.
What a great moment to celebrate and possibly educate this rookie as well, Kate. That's just tremendous effort. He shows off the speed that he has. But they'll go look at those tablets. They'll figure out if there was somewhere to throw it. But he showed you right there when there's not. Well, this kid can run.
Vikings headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And up a very comfortable 3 scores. Really no need to try and get anything here. First down, play action. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Everybody rushing back to the line.
17 yards. And the Vikings 1st down.
So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the...
We got to get J. Jett the ball a little bit more, so...
The Vikings ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And they don't need anything out of this drive right now, Brock. That lead's already been built as we look to the scoreboard, but like architects, they might want to see just how high they can take it.
And we're going to know here in just a second on how they attack these opening plays. Do they opt to take it easy, play conservative, or just keep stepping on that gas?
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. Jordan Addison, the touchdown.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Vikings are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter.
Let's go. 60 Bisons.
Here's Jones off the pistol give. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It's going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down, Minnesota.
They're going to try and throw it here. Brought in right side. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones gets it. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throw is caught. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Vikings headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. They'll start with a give to Jones. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Pickup of 17. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
And the Vikings first down.
Staying on the ground with Jones. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First down, Minnesota.
To throw. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out, without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Escapes the pocket. Completed right side to Addison. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
From the gun on third down. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it.
Get in there.
Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Vikings ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going.
Here we go. Set, ready.
Here's Jones, and he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
60, set, go.
Second down carry for Jones. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First down, Vikings.
Go.
Staying on the ground here with Jones. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
This is Mason on second down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from the defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Something.
They've been doing it.
Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
A gain of 14. And the Vikings first down.
From the red zone on first. He's got it. It's in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
First and goal, Minnesota.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Vikings continue adding to an insurmountable lead. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go.
Vikings are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
On the carry, this is Jones. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know
Watch the
set the
15
table for more.
seconds.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now I'll give it to Mason. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Running once more with Mason. Center gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Another run for Mason. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Vikings.
Straight ahead, here's Mason. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. So it's a win for the Vikings. And if they could play at this level every time out, well, their coaches would be happy as they could be. Total team effort, a dominating victory.
It's on to a new week for Minnesota, and next on the schedule are the Browns. Everyone loves the deep shot, but this week, a boring game plan is a winning game plan.
Why is my OC hair just hippie status? Can I scramble more? Throw them short routes.
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great cities of the world, London, England. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Cleveland Browns. Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. It's been a lost first month of the season, that's for sure, as they come in with an 0-4 record.
And the window's not shut on them, though. They still have a chance to make something out of this season, but it has to start right now.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Vikings.
I really forgot. What the fuck?
Now out comes Minnesota. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Run that bitch, cool.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First down, Minnesota.
Now Anderson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. A strong running. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. from the 41. Here's a 2nd and 4.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Anderson. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. Room to maneuver at the 35. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Anderson finding Hutchinson here on the out route. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turning into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He was 4-4 on that opening drive, including the touchdown pass, as he'll try again here to duplicate that success, starting with a 1st down. Throwing to start the drive. Anderson. Now he's going to step up and run. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Operating from the gun, Anderson. Stops short, down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. 2nd and goal from the 1. Back to throw. Anderson. On the RPO, he'll keep it in. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Vikings lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. He took it in from a yard out the last time they had the ball. They'll start here with a 1st down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 16-yard line.
Looking to throw. Anderson. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's thrown for a touchdown. He also ran for a touchdown, so they have to count for a guy that can do a little bit of both.
And because of that, that puts a defense back on its heels. Because normally you just think, okay, he's going to throw the ball. Let's tee off, put a little extra pressure on him. But when he's able to either escape or run with the ball and design plays, that really changes what you try and do on defense.
Yeah, you certainly can't forget about the arm, that's for sure. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Anderson. Pass complete to Addison. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Complete. Jefferson the target. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Jesus Christ. All right, let's see where we at.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns and run for another already in this first half as his guys begin 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. Anderson. And this is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
Now Anderson throwing to start the drive.
Well, Brad, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
So here are the Browns now with great starting field position. And at quarterback, a longtime signal caller in the National Football League, former Super Bowl MVP Joe Flacco.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out, and he's connected on a couple of touchdown passes so far, but did have the interception on the previous drive as they begin here again with a first down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
This one swung out here to Jones. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Anderson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So the big gain, all for naught for the offense. That yellow flag is going to bring it back.
Oh, what a tough look for the offense because they see all that yardage lost and that ball's walked back and then some behind the original line of scrimmage.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here are the Vikings to take over. They were winners a week ago over the Steelers, and they lead this one as well as they start here 1st and 10. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. Still fighting for more. Down the left sideline. He may go. Touchdown, Vikings. Aaron Jones, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Vikings come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly,
skyrocketed.
right?
Papa Mike
Big
got
time
there, hit
jaunt
me.
all the way to the end zone.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Hold it ready. Here we go, Chime.
Throwing to start the drive. Anderson into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And now out comes Minnesota.
The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
2nd down.
But found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Looking to throw. Anderson. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw is Anderson from the gun on 3rd down. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Vikings offense gets set to take over here. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Here's Anderson throwing to start the drive. A check down here to Jones. And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 22-yard line.
Back to throw. Anderson. Short throw caught by the tight end. The tight end Oliver. It'll be a gain of 5. And now it's 3rd and 3.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
And he will have the Vikings first down. Ready by Mike. He needed 3, and he got 3 barely. But the mark shows first down.
First down, Vikings.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover. Otherwise, this will pass is going to go from them.
And he'll be taken down before they cross midfield.
It's a gain of 20, and the Vikings first down.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Open man, he's got it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. 30 yards between those last two plays. So from the 30 now, first and 10. Back to throw again. A hit as he throws incomplete.
And now a common sight, at least on this drive. Momentary setback for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good things for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this throw is complete. The defender in that time. It's going to lead to third down. Operating from the gun. Anderson. Open man. It's Felton. And he'll be taken down before the first to the 6-yard line. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Anderson drops it to Jones in the flat. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
At the 27-yard line.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. Up the middle, Jones. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. They'll look to throw now on first down. So they get a traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll wind up picking up about 4, as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Out of the pistol to give to Jones. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Let's go.
Now Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Again, it's Jones. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Trying the power game with Ham. And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. They tried to let the fullback pound it in between the tackles, but he stopped up short. And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. So it's a win for the Vikings, and it was their quarterback who led the way.
All right, y'all, we got another dub. We're going on a pause.
Yeah, he did a little bit of everything, didn't he? He had 2 touchdown passes through the air, another one on the ground. That defense, they really had no answer for many of their drives.
We'll pick up from the next game. So we're going on a quick commercial break. line said it. Because you a nigga. All right, and we back, y'all. And it's going to be a lot less commentary. So either which way. Latest.
This is the land of Vikings, and with the Yaller horn bellowing throughout U.S. Bank Stadium, a Nordic nation of 70,000 strong rises up with a cry of Skol to usher two teams into battle. Up next, it's our main event between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings. Overseeing that Philadelphia sideline, head coach Nick Sirianni. His side down, but certainly not out yet. They sit at 2-4. Running the show across the field, that's Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell.
All right, y'all, we
4-1.
Let's
keep
keep
an eye on it, Brock. Maybe.
Great rookie year so far. Throwing picks left and right, though. No, not at all. And you know it. I really live this life. Nigga got it on the shirt. Dun. Well, eat that. I know this.
Throwing on their first play. And his first offering of the game lines up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
I don't know why.
They give to Mason. He won't be able to get past the line very quickly, Brock. They're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game. Third down, and they need to get 10.
Hell yeah.
Third and 10.
To the air on third and long. A quick hitter. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. This time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And do I want to know why?
The Vikings and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's second and 10.
Yeah, you might want to let them know that.
Setting up to throw. Has a big strike to Addison. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 47.
Mason will try this one up the gut. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell. Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
Well, y'all know what it is. If you're pressing, we bomb. Oh, shit, did not see him.
A little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that middling defender. Knocked it away. That sets up third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Yeah.
From the gun on third down. Completed right side to Addison. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. They're going to try to throw for it.
You didn't know.
That's caught. This is Addison. He pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
And the Vikings first down.
Shotgun handoff now to Chandler.
And
And they're going to have first and goal.
apparently I got to pay $74 more on my internet bill.
Only a solitary field goal so far.
That's
We're
where the
through one
65
quarter.
went.
Just 3-0 is our score.
Yeah, me
More
and
from
T-Mobile will
US
have
Bank
a real
Stadium
long
after the break.
conversation Monday.
It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here. From the red zone now. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Let him in now.
The Vikings take a second quarter lead. Jordan Addison, the touchdown.
I keep forgetting about the rookie.
Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity.
Jersey Mike shit, everything is a deal. Ooh.
The Vikings headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. To throw here on first down. Looking slant route complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Second and a yard at the 39-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 6.
6-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First and 10.
Looking to throw here. Completed over the middle.
What a fucking
He's going to bring him down,
touchdown,
but
man.
not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They're all set now. First and 10.
That's another.
Put this nigga in the game too. You don't give a damn.
They'll try it left with Chandler. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the
Different than eating
NFL.
Burger King right now. We got a whole Burger King gift card that I
Second
can't
down,
use on
looking
the
for
fucking
options.
app because shit,
Dumps it off to his
damn,
running
the
back.
fucking app is
Great coverage all the way to the
high as hell.
sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass
It ain't
before he
even
can
that
get
as high as
vertical.
hell. They be just adding extra shit.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the
Label
backfield.
free,
Even
$2.99.
he couldn't get anything
Small
out of that one,
bag,
Kate.
$2.50.
That defense, they were all over it.
Chased out to his right. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that
Oh,
first.
coach,
It's
we
fourth
out,
down now.
nigga, coach. That's what I'm talking
Inside
about.
of
We
field
out
goal
for
range, but the kicker ain't
we
moving.
going
They're
for the
going for this.
gusto at this bitch. Oh man, I'm
They'll
fucking
throw
with
for
coach
it.
this guy. He give it to him.
That one's caught by Jefferson. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Gain of 4 yards.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Vikings.
Super Bowl champs my ass. Fuck, nigga, we on your ass.
A run. It's Mason. It's inside the 10. And he'll bring it to
Enough.
the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a second quarter lead. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big
We
time.
need
I
to
mean,
start
so
running
big
back.
time. You know,
We
and
got this
you hear running back
We in
coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all.
Man, we need to play like the fucking Jets so I can break a record.
The Vikings ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our year.
We love your feedback. Nigga, I work for y'all and I ain't giving y'all no feedback. Mm-hmm. I'm about to say, I don't get shit under a goddamn large, even when I'm trying to get a medium. And that's when people start fucking up.
Together of doing this, I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away.
Play action.
Call the same plays until they stop them because they proved last drive they couldn't.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Need to drop passes.
When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
I'll throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Complete beyond the marker.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to get this to the opposing 41. He finds 37 yards on the play.
Young man, do it to him.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45.
Hey,
Brock
my
with a new
Slytherin
set of
book
downs
has
to boot.
arrived.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Eagles. I just thought about that. Hold on. All right, stream, we're back. Back to it.
He's going to throw it again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the Eagles' 49-yard line.
Now give it to Mason. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That's the long-tenured Brandon Graham with the stop.
The 44-yard line.
Let's see what they went with. Third down.
Brings up 3rd and 14.
Third and long for him here. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on a big play down to the 19. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Yards on the play. And the Vikings first down.
Back inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll run here with Mason. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
On the move, headed right. Dump off, caught by his back. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. The Vikings are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. Pass play coming here. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
And the Vikings first down.
He'll look to throw. Hits him on the out route. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
He has this down in the 34. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Connecting on the slant. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow.
And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings now lead by 10. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board. The Vikings headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're headed out now defending not a 2-score lead, just a field goal advantage here. So wondering, Brock, is that going to affect how they approach a chance at closing this one out?
No, I don't think there's any question about it. Yeah, I think if it's a 2-score game, it's run, 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 take every second off and punt that ball. Not now. Now you've got to get to the plays that you trust and believe in the most.
It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Dodge the tackle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Need to shake off that sack and quick. Here comes 2nd and 13.
At the 18-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Offense is hurrying. Time running down.
Brings up 3rd down.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. They're on him again, and he goes down again. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a 1-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
Football League.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. But tonight we begin Week 8 with a good matchup for you here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the LA Chargers. Hi, everybody. Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this.
And now out comes Minnesota. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
At the 35-yard line.
Now Anderson. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Anderson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. 42 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Off play action. Anderson. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
Jordan Addison, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Anderson. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down at the 25-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. 53 yards. Back to throw now on 1st down. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chargers' 18-yard line.
Looking to throw. Anderson. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
And 3 yards to go.
They'll look to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
At the 9-yard line.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook.
A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Vikings are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Vikings first down.
Back to throw. Anderson. A quick throw, but incomplete. The Vikings at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 18 yards the gain for number 18. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. And inside give to Jones. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7.
Brings up second.
Looking to throw. Anderson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 27-yard line. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Anderson. Open man, that's Felton. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 12-yard line. And he's had a lot of success throwing the ball here early. You see by the numbers, he's already up over 200 yards passing. Anderson off the bootleg. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
An 11-yard touchdown. And the Vikings take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 3rd already in this first half, as he'll try again with a first down. Throwing to start the drive. Anderson. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Anderson.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
For Jordan Addison.
2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to throw. Anderson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Vikings on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 19.
3rd down.
Looking to throw. Anderson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for Justin Jefferson. Incomplete. It's now.
Here comes a field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving at a really high level. And it's also how you establish leadership by playing that well. 3 touchdown passes, that's the way to lead.
Now he's just hoping for number 4. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night prime time, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
So here are the Vikings to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Anderson now, throwing to start the drive. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Minnesota.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll find Jones again, complete. It's a pickup of 5, brings up 2nd down.
The defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
He's going to float this one deep right side. Touchdown, Vikings! Ty Felton with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Vikings are able to stretch out their lead. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters?
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He has been on his A game. We're in the 3rd quarter. He's already in search of touchdown pass number 5.
He's played so well that it's hard for me to take my eyes off of him, even when he's not on the field. I keep finding my eyes finding him on the bench in between series, wondering what he's going to do next. This has been a blast to watch him play the position.
Yeah, he's been spectacular with those 4 touchdown passes. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Anderson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
3 plays and out.
Now out
comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. Really solid effort for him right now. Third quarter, already 4 touchdown passes. How many can he get here?
That remains to be seen, but I know one thing. You and I will be here to watch, and I'm not going anywhere. With what he's doing in this contest, I'm not missing a minute of it. This guy's been spectacular.
I mean, it's a team game, but sometimes these individual performances are fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes they just kind of come to the front, despite the fact, as you said, we know it's all about the team, but the way he's playing, he's trying to make his team win on his back.
That's been exciting. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Anderson. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Anderson from the gun, he'll throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
1st down, Minnesota.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Now he's going to step up and run. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
It's 2nd down.
Off play action. Anderson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Anderson. And it is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Back to throw. Anderson. Touchdown. T.J. Hockenson from 3 yards out. And the Vikings up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. But the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
Open man downfield, it's Naylor. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Minnesota.
Jalen Naylor, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Vikings offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time. To throw is Anderson. Throwing to start the drive. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And now they're in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Chargers' 39-yard line.
2nd and 5. Pass complete to Addison. And he's taken down inside the 30.
3, Jordan Addison. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Vikings.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Addison hauls it in. And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Anderson from the gun on 3rd down. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Touchdown,
Jalen Miller. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So that is going to tie an NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. It was first done by Sid Luckman of the Bears in 1943, then by Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 54, and now that mark. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Vikings, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll have a few extra days here now before they face the Lions next week. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville.
the city, to Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. On the visitor's sideline, it's the Vikings head man Kevin O'Connell. His team off to a sharp 6-1 start on this new campaign. On the Lions side, Dan Campbell, the runner-up to O'Connell for NFL Coach of the Year a season ago. There's Kevin O'Connell, NFL Coach of the Year in 2024. His Vikings head back out there. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And he's going to be stopped at that line to begin this ball game. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
A loss of 12.
DJ. The Vikings offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points of this contest. And they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He connects with Jordan Addison. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a yard.
At the 39-yard line.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
And the Vikings, 1st down. A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, Minnesota.
He'll look to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
That's another Viking.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 3. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Kristen Darrisaw, 1st-round pick in 2021. Guilty that time. They'll look to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd down and
they'll look to throw yet again. Got his man at the 6. To the pylon, he's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession.
The Vikings offense ready to get back to work. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. They'll look to pick up the pace.
Loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
They'll look to throw. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. Great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
46 yards. And the Vikings, 1st down. A gain of 46 yards on the play.
Back to throw.
Vikings.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is spot. What a throw. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game. And now 15 for the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this...
The Vikings offense back onto the field for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
29.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
A gain of 29 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they'll take this down inside the 35. This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. That's his third touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. Vikings offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. He'll look to throw here on first down. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
15 yards. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And they finally bring him down inside the 5, but he's not going to like what he sees when he turns around. There's a penalty flag down. Throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And third down coming up. Completion. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
First down, Minnesota.
Throwing now from the gun. He's going to let one fly for Addison. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And it'll be third down. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. And that'll set up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see
the Vikings offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score. Throwing now on 1st and 10 to the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Vikings first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 3. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And 3 yards to go.
He'll drop to throw. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Throw across his body is complete. And the Vikings going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
Vikings first down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but
out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. Both these offenses have been in form. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this third quarter, and it's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a shot here, deep middle. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. This offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set.
And the Vikings first down. It's a gain of 35. First down, Vikings.
He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
35-yard line.
It is 1st and goal.
And the Vikings first down.
That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter. from the 1. 2nd and goal.
Let's go, go!
They'll look to throw again. Forced to his right. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And now it's 3rd and goal. Moving to his right. And he gets to the outside and he takes it in. Touchdown, Vikings. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
The Vikings offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Here comes the screen to Jones. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Gain of 9 yards.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's got his man, Jefferson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And the Vikings, 1st down. A gain of 21 yards. And the Vikings, 1st down.
Back to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Minnesota. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft. Vikings offense ready to come back out for this next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with 1st down. They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their 1st. It'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. Here comes 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. He's going to air this one out. That is caught. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down. Back to the air one more time. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Complete to Jalen Naylor. It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And the defense can't come up with the stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
And the Vikings first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Minnesota.
On the run to the right. Off he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
Downs at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second.
The Vikings offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin with first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Rolling right. He's going to let one fly for Addison. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
A loss of 16 yards.
So it's a win here for the Lions. They get the home victory here in the division.